Very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, finance team. I know you've been waiting all day for your moment in the sun.
Good afternoon, everybody. That's two hard acts to follow, I'd say. Two close-out reports. We can close out our debtors in 2 minutes, hopefully. We have to apologise. We've noted two or three mistakes that need to be corrected. For your information, on page 133 of the report, there is a table there which contains a misstatement that it says there, customers in liquidation, should actually say Rabobank. Apologies, and their band rating is A band, and as far as the ASB CBA Bank limits, they're 200 million. So I apologise for those three things. Moving on, this report continues on from the last quarter. It's a very moving beast, as we all know. We've included some additional work on making sure that some of our rates information is more pertinent and timely. But other than that, I'd hope that this is a standard report, very few changes, and that it's taken as read. Any questions?
I don't have any. No. I'm happy to move that we receive this report. Dion, you had a question?
Just on the level of debtors.
Yeah, seconded too.
Page 121.
Yeah. Is it normal, that level? I had some notes written down here, I'm sorry. Yeah, the rates arrears, page 135. Sorry, forgive me. Forgive me 1 second, I just need to remember what it was. So 135. Yeah. So 135. I just wanted to know whether the amount of debtors that we have at the moment, it looks like it's almost exponentially going up. But is it a normal trend, or is it just a timing trend?
Do you have a table you'd like me to?
It's 6.6.
Yeah, the level of debtors at 15 million of general debtors includes that large LINS bill that we all know that we're still working on to collect.
Yep.
So taking that out of there, that's 4 million nearly now, and so 11 million is probably where we're at, and a lot of that's not in the 90-day period, it's actually current. I mean, our debtors will include like the V-base get charged for the town hall repairs, so that'll be a $4.5 million charge, which is current, and they're current and up to date. So I mean, yes, it's the profile of actually what is current versus long term. It's not in this report, but it does just gives you an idea of 15 million. If we took out the LINS money, that's where we'll be at. As typical.
What I'm trying to understand is whether we're seeing some difficulties or an increase in difficulties for people to be able to pay rates comparatively from the past. You know, there's a little bit of toughening of the market, I suppose, in terms of financial positions of a lot of people, and rates are going up. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah,
really.
In our previous report in December, we had the charts of where those debts lay, and included in that was some analysis on timeliness of how people pay. And so we actually seeing the debt balance clears at some point in time because people are paying in advance, people are not paying in advance. So having a net of 5.5 million, coming up to a now recharge again at the end of this month, because it's once again it's quarter end due, it'll spike up again and slowly taper off. We collected 3.5 million in the period, so that actually takes it right down, and therefore that's actually a good story. And we are collecting right across the board. From all those historical ones, they're slowly coming down. People are on payment plans, they're not paying thousands and thousands of dollars a quarter. They're paying hundreds.
Okay,
so therefore these reports, which are in hundreds of thousands and millions, make it difficult to show. But yeah, we collected that $3.1 million from 2008 debtors. Overall, it's looking pretty okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Aaron?
Yeah, just the LINS debt, is that real?
It's real. Yeah,
so
that is.
Why does this keep coming up? Why don't they just actually pay it?
It's become part of the cost.
Sorry if I sound thick.
It's part of the global settlement that's gone into that.
It's part of what?
The global settlement.
Oh, so it doesn't kick in till then? So is it separate? So why is it here? Because we can start adding heaps in them. We could take them to the not-so-small claims court.
Not so small.
Let's say it's been a vigorously resisted invoice. Yeah.
Vigorously.
And it's been around for quite some time.
And under the agreement to do this work relates to Dean's Head, and they paid the first bill of 2.5 million, and subsequent to that, their minister said it's part of the global share. We said no, it's not. Bill. Now it's part of the global share.
So we have invoices from them as
So,
well.
so we agreed that it was part of...
Never did.
Oh, this is do as I say, not as I do. Right?
But that's what
So that's why it stays here, so just in case.
yeah.
It's been here for like 2 years, so you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not going to solve it
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of you feel rich, but you've got no money.
It's like an IOU from Tim or something. You record it, but you know. Okay. Right. Well, I'm happy to move on Tim's second. Any debate? Put the motion. All in favour say aye. Aye. Against. That's carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.